Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss the case of Maurice Patrick D. REBELLO versus Income Tax Officer. This case has been reported in 85 ITAT Tribunal, short notes 17. The matter has been decided by Bangalore ITAT A bench and the date of the judgment is 6th January 2021. This case is regarding section 54 exemption, which says that about the exemption of capital gain which has arisen on the transfer of a residence property. As all we know that nowadays joint development agreement is very common and it is happening everywhere in the country, in which the concept is like this, that the assessee gives its land to the builder. Builder makes multiple flats, keep one or two flats and the remaining flats are given to the assessee. And sometimes the assessee also gets some amount in cash also. There are a number of issues which come in the taxation of joint development agreement. But in this case, there is a very limited issue, which is that when the assessee transfers his land, which is being used by the assessee as residence purposes, and on that transfer some capital gain arises, can the assessee claim the exemption of that capital gain under section 54, because the assessee receives the consideration in the form of built up area which has been given by the builder to the assessee. Now in this series, the next question arises that what should be the amount to be considered for calculating the exemption, whether that residence unit which is given to the assessee and the assessee is living in that, or the entire flats for which the assessee is eligible. In simple words, if the assessee has given his land for the construction of 4 floors, 1 floor is being kept by the builder, 3 floors are given to the assessee. So whether the assessee can get the exemption under section 54 for the investment in all the 3 floors or in the 1 floor in which the assessee is living. In this case, the assessee has offered his tax in assessment year 12-13 and paid the tax on that also. But the assessing officer issued the notice under section 148 for the earlier year in which the joint development agreement has taken place, and given the benefit to the assessee only in respect of portion of that building in which the assessee was living. But it was the contention of the assessee that the assessee should be given the exemption for all the flats which have been given to the assessee. But learned assessing officer was not convinced, and hence the CIT appeal was also not convinced with the contentions of the assessee. So the assessee was before the Honorable ITAT. The ITAT said that in joint development agreement, since all the floors which the assessee has got due to the joint development agreement are at one place, so whatever the investment is there in all the 3 flats should be considered for the purpose of calculating section 54 exemption. Friends, this case is very important because in joint development agreement there are a number of the issues, but as far as this issue is concerned, the ITAT has made it very clear that the assessee will get the exemption for all the units which the assessee has got in consideration for transferring the right in land which is relatable to the portion which the builder is keeping with him. Friends, I hope that this case will solve the problem as far as the section 54 exemption is concerned, and I hope that this case will be very useful in various matters which are relating to the joint development agreement. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Maurice Patrick D. REBELLO versus Income Tax Officer. This case has been reported in 85 ITR Tribunal, short notes 17. The matter has been decided by Bangalore ITAT A bench and the date of the judgment is 6th January 2021. Friends, at the end, I want to say that our purpose for making these videos is not to solicit any client. Our purpose is to make and give some insight to the various professionals and the assessees so that they can fight their matters, so that they can know that what are their rights and obligations under the Income Tax Act. This is only our purpose of making these YouTube videos. Thank you, friends.